Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He's going to have a Bears first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Chicago.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Bears.
They'll run with Swift. Powering forward. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7.
Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now a give on the ground. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark them there. And a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10.
Yeah, there we go. Right there. Here we go, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Yeah, there we go. I take one of this. I kill.
Second down, Prescott. That's complete, left side, Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is Ferguson in motion. On third down, Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 62-yard attempt.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. this tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Swift. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Deron Bland on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
We hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of the middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Yeah, here we go. I take 40. Here we go, 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54. Why?
They'll throw again. Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Yeah, here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. On second down, it's Dak. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Osa Odigizua in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. And you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
2nd and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Throwing is Prescott. Forced out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner. Big play, and he picks up the first down.
Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That is Ferguson in motion. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's what...
And he will score! Devin Duvernay. Touchdown Bears. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Travel start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on second and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
In motion, Lamb. Again, Prescott to the air. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 56 yards away. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And their lead remains at 2.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Duvernay on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own
drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 38 now, here is 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Throwing again, Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll go play action here with Williams. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. No, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Whoa! He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Puts a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal at the Bears' 1-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
3rd and goal for Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will up it to a 2-point lead.
21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Scrambling to his left. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he goes up top, looking for Clement. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Prescott. That's complete to Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. The RPO, that one is complete. After the catch, he gets that. For a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They will run it over center with Swift. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got it at the 7. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. A play fake. Now Williams. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Roll. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. We'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 3rd down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. 3rd down and 9. They'll run. It's Swift.
Good job there by the defense, just stringing that play out. He just kept waiting for something to open up, but it never really did. He had no choice but to be forced out of bounds, and he'll take a loss.
On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Devontae Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 4-8.
Prescott. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. That's to Ferguson once again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. Now, Prescott. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Kill! 47! We're going to 52.
Prescott again. This one is caught by Turpin. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
A gain of 6 yards.
3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion, Lamb. 3rd and short. Prescott. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
4th down. Here's Dak. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. Here we go. One final play. And he is in. The call works. And they're going to walk off a winner. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.